guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Adrian, and this guy, where are you? That is Kiwi. He's gonna open some yarn with me today. He's just gonna sit there on top of the tutorial camera. You might hear him chirping here and there. But yeah. He's going to hang out with me. I've had this package sitting on my table all day today. I did buy this yarn for a specific project, but I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to start that project. So, I guess I'm just going to open it and show you guys the colors that I got. I have not decided which dress pattern I want to make. But I do want it to be like a summery type dress. It came pretty quickly. It was a day late from what the expected delivery date was. But it's all packaged nice and neat. And there wasn't a tear in it. The last time I had a Hobbii order, there was like a huge rip in the bag. And yeah, some of the yarn was missing. I don't know what happened there. But this time, it may have been a little bit late, but everything is in the bag. So, the first thing I got is I got 2 cakes of the, of their twister glitter. Now, I've not had either of these 2 yarns. When I went to pick this yarn out, they have Twister Solid now, so I tried to find one that would match. Of course, the Twister Glitter has the glitter and the Twister Solid doesn't. So, here's what they look like. Hopefully in editing I can get these colors to show up a little better. The color that I tried to match is this center color here, which is not showing up very well at all, actually. This was color number... I don't remember the color number. What color number is it? Color number 35. And I got 2 cakes of these, and it was called Mermaids. So it's got a lot of different shades of teal in it and whatnot, and you can see like there's a lot of glitter in it. The initial idea was for me to do a fairy queen gown, which is something that I made for my mom some time ago. It is not a style of dress that would look very good on me because she's much skinnier than I am. And being heavier, I need a different kind of style of dress. But I was thinking about possibly doing something called the, I think it's like Idalia dress, something like that. Like I said, it's going to be a while before I get to this project. This is 53% cotton, 43% acrylic, and 4% polyester. They are each 250 gram cakes, which is 1,000 meters or 1,093 yards. The recommended crochet hook is a 4.5 millimeter. Most likely, depending on which pattern I decide to use this for, I will probably using a 3.5 to 4 millimeter hook with it, though. I know the Fairy Queen one that I made for my mom, I believe that one requires a 3.5 millimeter. But, you know, it's a sport weight too, and I thought these colors were really pretty, and I've never had the Twister Glitter. I don't think I've ever even had just the regular striped glitter, the regular striped Twister before. I usually always buy the Sultan, or the, I had a lot of their Halloween cakes. What are those called? The Halloween Dahlia cakes. I don't know if you guys can see it. Like this one is one and it's got like purple and blue and a bright green in it. And then I've got the black Sultan, what is it called? I know they have like Sultan Pastello, something like that, and then they have Sultan something or another where it's the color and it fades out to black. I cannot remember what those are called though. Anyway, so this is this is a very small order, but I got 2 of these, and then to go with it, oh look, there's a candy in here. I will save this for Casey. Casey likes these little Hobbii candies, so I'll save that for her. To go with it, this is not glittery, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about it being glittery. At the time that I made this purchase, I was thinking like the cups of the dress and probably the top portion of the dress would be these colors, and then as I worked my way down, because I'm a center puller, it would go into this color and work out to this color. And so I thought that this, which is supposed to match the center pull except for the glitter, would be a good, top portion for color control purposes. I did get 2 of these, and this is the Twister Solid. That's what it looks like. It did get a little beat up. I hate when the labels get messed up. It's a lighter it's a lighter green color. I don't know how well that's going to show up on the camera. But Twister Solid, this colorway is number 122. I want to say it was called Glacier, but I'm not entirely sure. I just know on here the color number says 122. And it says it is 55% cotton and 45% acrylic, which is pretty much the same other than the 4% polyester that's in this, which I believe is just the glitter. Yeah, they took 2% acrylic and 2% cotton and made it polyester for this one. And these are 100-gram cakes, so there is 400 meters or 437 yards. The recommended crochet hook is a 4 to 4.5 millimeter. Again, it's a weight 2. And I actually used their little chart thing. What I did, I went on there and I looked for the regular twister that matched this one that didn't have glitter, and then there was a list, and it would say like I found mermaids, but it was just regular twister, and then there was a color number, and then it said which colors matched or which colors were used in that cake in the Twister Solid. So that's how I managed to get this, is I just found the one of the twisters that looks like this but didn't have the glitter, and then just matched it up using their little list, because the website has a list of when you go to like the regular twisters, it'll tell you like what color number, and then it'll say, okay, well, Twister Solid in, color number 122 is in that cake, and as well as this color, this color, this color, and you can pick and decide which one. It's a good way to match colors, because like I said, this may not have the glitter, but it is the same color that is in the center pool. See if I can pull this tab out a little bit. Maybe I can pull it out and you guys can see. Yeah, see, it matches perfectly. If I can figure out how to get it up there. You can't tell that that's not the same color other than the fact that it's got a little bit of glitter on there, So, there's an idea forming here. I just don't know how soon I'm going to get to it. Hopefully I don't forget what I bought these cakes for before I get to the project, because that has happened to me a few times. I've bought a lot of yarn, and then I couldn't remember what the project was I bought it for. I don't know how many other people are guilty of that, but actually I do that more frequently than I care to admit to. Yeah. I think maybe I should just stick to going, oh, that's pretty, I'm going to get some of that, because a lot of times if I buy the yarn for a specific purpose, I forget before I get around to doing it. But anyways, guys, that is all I really have for you this Monday morning. I just wanted to show you guys this purchase. Y'all remind me. Y'all remind me. Be like, hey, don't forget that yarn. At the moment, I'm kind of looking around, wondering where am I going to put it, because I feel like if it's out of sight, out of mind, then I'll definitely forget. But at the same time, I really don't have any space for it up here. So yeah, anyways, if you guys were wondering, I did pay $22 a cake for this one. And that was on sale. I think they usually run like $39. That is why I have never had Twister or Twister glitter, anything like that. I have had something like the Twister Solid, I think. Maybe it was the Friends Wheel. I don't think I've had the Twister Solid, but I know I definitely haven't had one of these. Because they, on sale, ran $22 each. And that's a little high for me. Maybe I've had Twister Solid. I don't know. I have some yarn similar to this in black and in kind of a cream color. Maybe it's Twister Solid. It could be Friends Wheel. I'm not sure. I love cotton cakes that are like this, though. You know, the real thin, weight 2 cottons. I love those. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully by the time you guys see this, I will have gotten caught up on, Granny Square Tuesday and my Friday stitch tutorials. I don't know. Because this is being, this is actually being recorded pretty early, like, by the time you guys see this, probably 3 weeks or so have passed, I'm not sure. I never know for sure how soon or how late these videos are going to go out, and they certainly never go out in the way that they're supposed to, or in the order that they're filmed, other than for Tuesdays and Fridays. But anyways, guys, have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful Monday. I will see you in my next one, which will probably be a Granny Square Tuesday. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bye, guys.